Blackstone presents Muffin But the Truth by Ellie Alexander. This book is read by Kate Mulligan. Dedicated to the wildland firefighters who risk their lives to protect the wild spaces along the Rogue and throughout Oregon's vast forest land. Chapter 1. They say that family can be more than our family of origin, that family can also be found. I had found my family in the foothills of the Siskiyou Mountains, where I'd spent the last few years carving out a new home and a new future in my childhood town of Ashland, Oregon. My small family of Mom and me had expanded dramatically. Carlos, my husband, had recently joined me in the Rogue Valley, and his son Ramiro was taking a year away from his studies in Spain to do an exchange program here in Ashland. It felt like an abundance of riches to have Ramiro with us for an entire year, and as if my heart weren't already overflowing, my circle had expanded to include so many more people whom I adored, like Doug, aka the professor, Mom's husband, who had become a second father to me. There was my best friend, Lance, my childhood friend, Thomas, and his wife, Carrie. Plus, there was my entire team at the Bakeshop. Sometimes it was hard to remember how small I'd made myself on the Amour of the Seas, the cruise ship that had taken me from one far-off port of call to the next. Ironically, even though Ashland could hardly be considered a major city, my network of friends and family continued to grow, like a rising yeasty bread dough spilling over the top of a metal bowl. Bread had been on my mind as of late. After a full summer of baking and traveling, we were settling into the shifting seasons. Carlos and I had flown to Spain to pick up Ramiro for the start of his summer holidays. From there, we ventured to Italy for 2 weeks with Mom and the professor and Lance and his paramour, Arlo. It had been the stuff of dreams and the vacation I hadn't realized I had desperately needed. Carlos surprised me at the Trevi Fountain with a new ring to symbolize our recommitment to each other. Our travels took us to the lapis waters of Lake Como, wine tasting at old-world vineyards in Tuscany, and all of the historical sites in Rome. Seeing Italy through Ramiro's eyes had been an utter delight. We ate way too much gelato, devoured pasta, and drank copious amounts of espresso. For 14 days, my mind wasn't filled with recipes or staff schedules. I checked out in the best possible way, savoring the time together with the people.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?